we are back.
Yo,
the quiet part loud.
Hey.
I am with my man.
It's your boy, Mr. Ann Davis.
Yeah, and I am the one and only Dr. Sard. Holla at your boy.
The DOC. And listen, we stepped the game up.
You see this?
You know what I'm saying? We got the call cards. You know
Okay. Hey.
we done made it. Mama, I made it.
Because I have a bad memory.
Yeah, me too. We old, and then when they try to put the cue cards from far away, I'm like, what that say?
Huh?
I feel
I got my spectacles on.
I turn into my grandma sometimes. I be like, what the heck said, baby? You said what? Yeah, I be struggling, man. So thank goodness for these QPL cue
there
cards.
You go. You got the cue cards popping. So, my guy, you are actually going to be reading the questions today, sir.
Listen, he put together my private school read or my public school reading. You know what I'm saying? Is it what the hell said?
Hey, look, because honestly, I can't even read my own hand right now.
Man, so, I can't either. And I can't read others, so I struggle.
There you go. So I figured, you know what I'm saying, hey, pick your struggle. You can read your own handwriting as best as we can.
And you know the thing that makes me mad before we jump into it is the fact that we struggle with cursive all our lives.
Yo.
And now these kids don't even use
cursive, bruh.
I said y'all ignorant for that.
Yo, I remember, when is the last time you had to write more than 3 sentences with your hands?
The last time?
Yeah. Right? It blows your mind because it's probably been a long time. Most times all you have to do is write, you sign something or a quick note.
And you're right, because normally even with like digital stuff, I have to it's just like a hand, but it's not really like full on sentences.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So writing more than 3 sentences, it will change your opinion about your education.
Yeah, man.
It really will, because you'll be like, how do you write?
And I struggle with sentences when I have to write.
See?
I be like, I'm like, wait a minute, how come I don't know how to spell or because you're so used to spell check. So as soon as you start typing something like, oh no, that's wrong. Oh, okay, I got you.
Now, I have had the problem where I be trying to type something, hoping that autocorrect will help, and they like, you on your own. I ain't gotta use what you gotta figure it out.
That's how you know you're special. You're a special creed. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I do a lot of Googling.
Fair.
I do a lot. And bro, the crazy thing, I used to be spelling bee champion.
Word?
I was a spelling bee champion in 5th grade.
Wow.
But bro, when I tell you now, that restaurant, they be throwing me off. The A before the U is that a U.
Honestly, man, I would be looking at Gwen Stefani when she had that song Bananas. This is bananas. And I was like, she ain't spelling that right. Wait.
Yes, she was.
Yes, she was.
She was
because I've been wrong for years.
Yo, that one and receive. Receive. Never the E or the E before the I or the
I before the E, except sometimes Y. I don't know, man. Yeah, look, anyway, so let's get this thing started.
Okay, so listen, shout out to the cue cards once again. The first question is, Doc, all right, is keeping it real really a legit policy for adults to keep?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good one. That's a good. I would say just off the top, when you talk about keeping it real, right? I think about like the Chappelle Show skit of when keeping it real goes wrong. I think about all the times that Chris Rock has said, I don't know, I'm keeping it real. You know what I mean? I thought about all of the ignorant folks in my life that be talking about they keeping it real.
You know what I think about too? I think about like us working for the man too. Because you got to go through these policies where you have to be ginger or talk to your employer or employee different than this other person. It's like, I really want to say what I want to say and censor everything. It's like, nah, you can't talk like that.
Yeah, at all. So like, and I'm not even talking about like the super sensitive, like, oh, everybody's offended by something today kind of situation. Honestly, when I think about keeping it real, it goes back to being who you are at work, right? Or being who you are around your friends or your relatives.
But that's different for you because you're the same person from what I know about that. Yeah. He is the same person. I haven't seen you at work, but you're the same person with your wife. Yeah. You're the same person here. Yeah. You're the same person at church. Yeah. Because we saw the video. If you didn't see the video, I'll show you the video. Somebody.
Hey, look, I was waiting for the message.
Somebody had a bobblehead gang on. This bobblehead night at church.
Pause. So
I'm just saying. But you're the same person.
But I am very rarely ever the full level of mean that I really am.
Really?
Yeah, man. So like even the stuff I say to my wife is like not what's in my head.
Dog. So I wouldn't want to see what that.
So in general, you see a lot of the like, okay, when the camera's rolling, Doc will censor this much. But when the camera's off, it is bow. It is big. You know what I mean? So
the backup truck is coming. You know what I'm saying?
So, but I think about that when it comes to like keeping it real is, look, if I was to be all the way myself every place, right? I think it's a bad policy because you have to have like certain respect.
Oh yeah, it's got to be some pockets. It's got some, bro. And I told my boy this is that sometimes you got to be willing to sacrifice your mouth.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Because there's some things. Of course, I want to say, bro, I'm a prize fighter, and if you gonna snap on me, then I was like, yo, the gloves is coming off.
Right there, you go.
And there's sometimes where I shoot strays. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you might get it. Your kid might get it. I have to sometimes be like, yo, do you really want to go there with me? Because you are only 13, but I will unleash the dragon. on you. So you gotta be careful, man.
Yeah,
you gotta sacrifice your mouth. And then I'm in a relationship, so sometimes you gotta be like, hey, I really want to say this to you, but
what good is that gonna get me? Right? Like, what good is it gonna get you to tell your girl, your partner, or to tell your boss? You be like, you know what? I really don't care about nothing that you just said for the last 15 minutes.
Right.
You really just wasting air at this point. I don't care. Not gonna do anything different. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
But what is that gonna get you positive?
Nowhere, man.
Nothing positive. So yeah, I think that's just a bad policy for adults to have, bro.
No, for real, I feel you, man. I feel you.
What about you? Like for as a policy, right? As a get down policy. How do you stand on it?
Man, I cater to people that are close to me.
Yeah.
So I feel like if I know certain people can't take how I really want to say it, because this is me, man. I'm a very observant person.
Yeah.
You know, I do comedy, but I make sure I watch. So my boy that was always in the game doing comedy, he was like, you need to go to a place and observe before you get on stage, before you deal with anybody. You need to observe the environment. Read the room. Yeah. No, hey, bruh, so this dude right here that's sitting at the table, I can't go at him because he's an actual convict. Right. So I can't. Right. I got to make sure. Or he may be a convict with a great personality, but you still got to be like, yo, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah. Give
what's
respect.
going on?
Give respect.
Yeah, man. Because if you don't read the room, then you automatically, well, the dude with the tattoos. Let me get on him. Then he ends up killing you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. Then we having a potluck at my funeral. We're like trying to figure out what happened to Ann. Like he was a good dude. He just that one night.
It was that one time.
And the society that we live in is very soft. So you got to go into a thing like, yo, this person could be such and such from that LBG LMNOP. Yeah. And you say one thing. Me and Doc were just talking about this off camera.
Yep.
You got to be careful what group you're talking about. So you have to really be observant. I can't go into, doing comedy and talking about white people like, super negative. Because I'm like, cats is going to be like, yo, who hired this dude?
Right.
You know what I mean? So you really have to observe. And then my circle is very small, so I really have to observe my friends.
Right.
Because how I talk to Doc is probably not how I talk to my girl. Or how I talk to my girl is not how I talk to somebody else.
Right.
You know
right.
No,
that makes sense.
Gotta be smart about that, man.
Be smart. And for anybody who is looking at being like, see, man, y'all some sellout. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sell out. I am trying not to sell out my people.
Just a little.
I just want to be able to, what I'm saying, like this little seasoning on my food. Be like, that's money.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Bro, I know what real tastes like.
You
bitter.
made a good point too, because I look at it like this. You go to different restaurants. Yeah. You don't eat the same at the same restaurants. You choose different things. Yeah. So there might be seasoning over here that's different from your favorite spot. But you don't go in there and be like, well, Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles is way better than this to them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just like, I'm going to go ahead. So I like what I like.
So Tay did that once.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Me and her both did it. Now, to be fair, we both had at least 1 or 2 drinks. Don't take much for her. One or two, And so that's what I'm going to blame it on.
Yeah.
But blame it on we're in this sushi restaurant, and we both said out loud, man, this is not nearly as good as like this.
Damn, the struggle is real.
And but they sat us by the front, where all of the hostesses and stuff was at. And I'm like, that's your fault. That y'all that close. Y'all sat us there by the door.
True indeed.
So then we gonna tell you where you get here.
Yeah.
So, but in general, I wouldn't be suggesting people do that.
All right, so listen, this is my next one. This is actually a good question. Because I could think of some people, but this is my question.
Right.
Who are 2 to 3 people that you can never keep it all the way real with?
2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
That you gotta lie to. Okay.
You gotta lie to just a little bit.
Ooh,
I hope people ain't watching it because I really want to express the people that I definitely don't tell all the way the truth to. But hey, we being honest.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Who you think? Go keep it real.
Yeah, who you think, Doc? Who is it?
For certain. I can keep it mostly real with my wife, mostly, but it can never be 100% real. And just like she can't keep it 100% real with me, that's insane.
Of course, because that's 2 different, male and female.
Right.
So certain things you can't.
So you just can't.
My pastor actually told me that before. He was like, there's certain things as a man that you can't always tell to your woman. No. You know what I mean? You may see something, you're like,
yeah.
That ain't it. I'm not gonna tell you the secret because I might get in trouble. But I'm just saying.
Fair. That's super fair, man. You can't. I shouldn't. Yeah. So I'm just saying work.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Anybody at work.
110%.
I cannot be 100%, bro. I would say, I say those are my 2, man. Because I think for the most part though, outside, you know what? All right, here's the third one. This is kind of analogous.
Okay.
Right?
Who?
Analogous. I think that's. I don't know. I'm probably wrong.
I didn't know. If you was gonna say it,
I was a conglomerate of people.
Conglomerate.
Right?
Okay, shout out to Busta Rhymes.
A whole bunch. It's a flip mode, be the split out. Anybody that I owe money to, like bill collectors, for real, I got it, but not for you.
That happened. That happened to me today, actually. Well, I was like, I got it, but I do have it, but I want to give it to you because the weekend's coming.
Exactly, man. You got stuff to do. So those are.
And I want to eat something that I want to eat. So you know what I'm saying? Help the brother out.
So yeah, that's my 2 and 2.25.
Man, for me,
yeah,
I would definitely say my girl because, like you said, opposite. I hope they're not watching this, and I'm not gonna send it to them because I know that they know because they always be trying to call me out. But my parents, I always tell them because here's the thing for me.
I love you, mama.
I love you too, mama. Here's the thing for my parents because they're pastors.
That's another thing.
So it's a lot of times it's like, ooh, do I really tell you? Because they're very open. They're very open to a lot of things, which is cool. Yeah, but at the same token, it's like, but do I tell you?
Right.
Knowing that I may get a whole sermon. Or this is what my dad used to do. My dad used to talk to me, and then when I hear him preach, it'd be about me.
Oh, he used to preach on you, bro.
I'd be like, how many times do you know homongers? I'm like, huh? How many times do you know people that are sneaky? Yeah, it was like, man, that's gonna hurt.
Oh damn, bro.
Because that was my biggest thing. I was never into drugs. Yeah, never drank. But I was very sneaky. Right. Because women, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I'll be back. I'm going to my friend's house, and then it's like the whole setup is real. You know what I mean? So parents would be like, I know you're sneaky. My dad used to tell me that. He's like, I know you're sneaky. Because I used to be like that. I was like, oh, see? So like, high five? Nothing? Okay. Yeah, I had to do, all right, brother. No, that's not what I mean.
Right,
I mean, I know you. I know your spirit.
Right, that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, man. So, okay. Those people, my girl.
All right, your girl and your parents.
My parents.
Nobody else.
When I used to work my job.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, I mean, at the time, I just like, you don't need to know. Right? You don't need to know.
Isn't that like another part of why? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on one hand, if I kept it all the way real, right? Mm-hmm. I might have this extra season of there just because of how the day is going. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And that might not be how I feel about you big picture smart thinking. Right. That's just how I feel in the moment and you catch it straight. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But you know my boy told me is that jobs forget to tell you that you can have a mental health day.
You can? Mm-hmm. I didn't know. I thought you had to take that.
Nah, bro. You can have mental. So I stopped lying to my job and started telling them I need a mental health day.
That's good.
And I was like, who didn't tell me this?
So I wonder how many mental health days.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Though, right? Because like somebody just be like, you know what? Man just came out. I need a mental health day.
Yo, I actually did that because I wanted to go to Universal. Yeah. So I was like, I need a mental health day. And I was like, I'll be back. So I didn't take no videos, I didn't do no pictures because I was like, is that your mental health day? I'm dead. That's what you think it is?
You pulled a Kyrie.
Well, I mean, NBA gets load management. Why can't we?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, handle the load. Pause.
So handle the.
Just though they want to drop that. What's the next question, my
Okay, man, here we go. Here we go. Look, check out QPL. Booyah. What is you want to ask, but you know you probably never will because you know you don't want to risk it all?
So what's a question that you'll never ask because you don't really want to know the answer to? Okay. Yeah. So I am old enough to know better than to ask this question. Okay. About like how many lovers has your lover been? Yeah, man. Right. I think once you get to a certain age, no answer is good.
No answer.
Like none. No answer is good because if you're not the first, then just be happy where you at. Just be happy you was in that group that is right there. You know what I'm saying? You here now.
So, that's a good answer, bro. Because I think that's the only one. Because I think for me, I ask all the questions, but I think that one nobody wants to know about bodies at our
You don't
age.
want to know bodies. Why? Because okay. So there was this one time. There's a unknown.
That always starts bad when you say that.
So there was this one time. There was a young lady.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Well, right. I knew her well. Okay. And we was both really cool with each other, but we hadn't taken it to that, that kind of area. We had never been together. Right. We decided to get together. But I could never really trust her because I knew the body count. Because we was friends.
Bodies over bodies.
And I'm like, your body count dwarfs mine. So like, it was so bad that if we was to go into a bar in this town, it's a portion already in this bar.
Wait a minute. So it's not, they pretty much know who she is. Like she could walk through a bar and be like,
hey, what's up, Sally Joe? Dang. Right, but they all cool, but it's because, Yeah. So now, I am not sitting here judging now. At that time, I was judging, but now I don't.
Yeah, you can't
because we don't live lives.
Yeah, we live lives.
We don't live lives, and my count done got and where my wife has had to overlook that, so she don't ask me.
Yeah, it's crazy. Me and my girl actually put that as part of our boundary thing, is like not to ask that question.
See,
because she was like, your body count is not the same because you've been married. So she's like, you were married twice.
Your number was stopped.
Yeah, it was stopped. So it was like yours compared to I've never been married.
Oh yeah.
So it's like, why would we have that conversation? And I'm like, you right.
That's fair.
That's you right. So
fair.
From now, we don't ever. But the cool thing about it is, I used to always be scared when we went out because, you know, either we would go back to her place, like her hometown, right, and when everybody knows you, that used to scare me. Like, so who that is? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna tell me? So I had got scared.
Oh, you don't know about that,
bro?
Let's talk about this over the third person.
Yeah, I had got scared one time because we went. It was the first time going back to her hometown, and I was like, how many people am I gonna run into that actually knows you? Because her city is very, 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 very tiny.
Yeah, that's tough.
But when I went around, nobody. It was all family.
Okay.
It was like okay. I was like, whoo. But when I went back home with her, I was nervous because there was a period when I wasn't married 7 years that I was like, what that look like?
What it is, what it do.
So I was avoiding certain areas. I was like, we gotta go to that mall.
Exactly.
We ain't gotta go to this store. Because I know that I'm probably gonna run into somebody that's gonna be like, right, hey, what's up? Who this? Yeah.
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
That's what I was always scared about, hanging out with people that we're from the same town. You know what I mean? Like, say we didn't grow up together, but
what if they was cool though? Because like I go back home, like my wife ain't from the same part like that I'm from, right? So she's from DC, I'm from Southeast Virginia. So it's like a 4 hour difference. When I go home, if she was to come home with me, there are certain people that they know what the deal is. Right. Doc is a changed man. He's a married man. He, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and other. Okay, cool. So y'all know.
But you're married though. I'm not. So that part is like, who is this?
Why should we know her?
Yeah. She's just your girlfriend?
My mama used to ask pen or pencil.
Oh yeah, you write your
name down in a pen or pencil because
cold-blooded.
For a while, I was like, just get the etch a sketch up. I was
classic.
I here for a long time, just here for a good time. So all right, so that was a question for me.
Yeah.
No, because I was gonna say like, what was your first impression of me? But I think I asked that question because like I'm curious. Because if you thought like I was terrible when you first met me, if you still kicking it with me now, so obviously you don't think I'm still terrible or you're just weird. Right. So I think that'd be it, man. It's body count. I ain't asked why.
Yeah,
that's ain't gonna help nothing.
Because like I said, you and I are pretty straightforward people, so I don't know if that's pretty much it for me too. Yeah,
see, all I can think about. That ain't bad. So. You say it's about that time?
Man, it's about that time for the flippery.
We here.
No, that's not true. That's crazy.
No. This cologne is fire, man. Oh, you didn't see it, Baccarat?
Oh, by Baccarat. Mm-hmm. So my girl has the female version.
Yeah, I heard the female version is dope. I heard too.
Yeah, it's decent. I don't know. For me, like I kind of like when women smell like sweeter rather than like a cologne-ish.
Yeah.
So for me, it's not really the wave.
Well, you gotta smell the dude version though.
Like to wear.
Yeah. Yeah. It smells good. It smells really good.
I bet. All right, so
it's $500.
Yeah,
that's a gift.
Nick, that's a gift to a loved one, not a liked one.
Shoot.
Nah, I gotta love you.
Yeah.
$500 gift, bro. Off the hip. Nah, look. I gotta know what your insides is like. Or I gotta come from your insides. Like that's.
You said you gotta know what your insides is like.
Because
it gotta be thorough in there.
Yeah, I mean, like
what's going on in there?
Look, because I don't need you. I need when you fought for people to be like,
yeah,
like just that's what I need. So
man.
If you out here living that bubble gut life, I don't know if I feel like that's worthy of a $500 club.
Yeah, I almost got it till the lady told me $500. I was like, put that back. I said, you serious? She's like, yeah, I was like, put that back.
Bruh.
I ain't even put on nobody's credit card.
That's wild, sir. Like I remember when I was looking for the YSL joint before I got it, I told a little girl like what I wanted. Little girl, that sound messed up. I told the young salesperson that I was looking for something that was, kind of in a vein of Coach, but maybe if you blend it in like a vanilla-esque or like a spicy kind of smell. And she pulled out like this, honestly, it seemed like it was custom to exactly what I pulled out. She goes, okay, now look, it's $400 a bottle.
Ooh.
For the bottle that's like this size. And she brought it out and I smelled it and I was like, oh my God, that is exactly the smell I mentioned. You can kindly place it back now. Because I didn't even want to be close to it. What? 400, bro? Yeah. That seems like
a lot.
It does. It does, even in LA. All right. Story time, mother.
And this one time at band camp?
And so Mr. Ann Davis is going to kick us off with the story time today,
Man,
sir.
listen. So somebody reminded me today about this story. My dad called me. Shout out to my pops. So when I was younger, man, I wanted to be like my cousin.
All right.
My cousin was super dope. Rest in peace. He's not here anymore. He was super cool, man. Like, he had the dopest clothes. Always smelled good.
Okay.
Got the ladies.
Okay.
And knew how to dance.
Nice.
And I want to know how to dance. You know what I'm saying? So it was one particular day. He came to live with us. And he was breakdancing.
Oh, snap.
Pop locking.
He had a board out?
Yeah.
Oh,
board.
snap.
Pop locking.
Okay.
Spinning. You know what I'm saying? On his head.
D-Zane.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
He official then.
He was official. So I was like, I want to know how to do that. He was like, yeah, I can show you. This, it's super easy. You know what I'm saying?
How old were you in this?
Man, I think I had to be 8, 9. Yeah, I had to be 8 or 9 years old.
So I gotta hear out this.
Yo, so I was, it was bad. He was like, that's cool, but let me show you how to spin on your head. And I was like, yo, that's dope. So he does it. I'm like, yo, I can do that too. He was like, yeah. So he lifts my legs up, the flip, pause, lift my legs up. And he goes, now when I do it, I'm going to do it really slow, pause, but you're going to spin on your head. So I was like, yeah, man, this is going to be fun. So this dude starts spinning my body. As I'm spinning, bro, I'm like, yo, this is fun. This is super fun. This is super fun. I heard I was like, it ain't supposed to sound like that. Why does it sound like my head deflated?
Oh!
Yo, when I told you I got up, I felt like I had no neck, bro. I was like, I can't feel my neck. Why my neck feel like this? What's going on? I got a headache.
Oh, I know he was terrified, bro.
So scared. He was like, just go lay down and take a nap.
That is definitely the cousin move.
Yo,
like, hey man, just go and lay down.
Yeah, just go lay down, man. Don't tell your dad.
That's right.
So I did. Took a nap, bro. When I woke up, my neck was swollen. Like the neck was like popping out. Like I had
the
3
Cobra
necks.
joint going on.
Like I had 3 necks, bro.
Bruh.
I said, Mama, I can't move my neck. I don't know what's going on. Bro, I found out my neck was sprained.
Oh.
I had a sprained neck. So I had to wear a cast. You know the cast? Remember the old school? I had to go to school like this. Like,
oh, what, bruh.
Bro, when I tell you my mom was so pissed. I think my cousin got a whooping.
Oh, yeah, no, you got to beat him. Even though I feel for the cousin because he was just trying to look out for the little homie. You know what I mean?
But the fact, this is why she was mad.
He didn't say nothing.
He didn't say nothing. Plus, he told me to go take a nap. So she was like, what if he would have died? What if you would have done if he would have died? You just got my man laying down taking a nap. And you ain't explaining nothing.
But, kid logic. How old was your cousin?
He was probably in his teens.
Okay. Yeah, see?
Yeah, he had, because my dad, because my dad was like maybe 10 years older than him, so yeah, he had to be in his teens.
Yeah, see, man, like, teen logic, bro. Logic, you just don't want to get a whooping, man. Like,
my mom was like, you could have just said, it wasn't your fault. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you should have just said, auntie, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, he's not feeling good. What happened? But when she had to go to the hospital, when I tell you, my mom had the strongest stare down. And moms, when moms have that long, strong, like the stare down history, bro, they lead the league in that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, moms lead the league in the stare down.
Yeah, that's tough because they hit you with the.
Bro, this is the thing about it.
Feel it through your soul.
You feel it through your soul because moms don't say nothing, bro. They just be like,
right, they just give you the eye. And it's like, all right, so I know you still looking. Because I'm no longer looking up because I'm afraid of like the death rate. But you still looking.
Still looking. So he didn't stay with us ever again.
Dang! Oh, man!
My mom was like, that ain't never happening. Wow. Keep your nephew at his house.
Yo.
So after that, bro, never. I mean, I seen him through his life kind of took a different turn. But
was it after that day?
Yeah, after that.
Man, I snapped my cousin's neck.
That's another story.
It's just trying to go become a murderer. You know what I mean? Like, what?
Yo.
That's what my auntie told me I was basically gonna be.
Yeah, but bro, I remember it was like, yeah, had a whole cast. Had a whole neck cast.
That is bananas, bro.
Yeah, that's a lot of other stories my cousin did, but that was probably the worst. You know how you get that younger cousin, you be like, yo, just try this, man. It'd be fine.
Yo, my cousin used to convince me to do all kind of stupid stuff.
So he definitely set me up for failure.
Wow, bruh.
Yeah. So that's story time. That's what happened, man.
That's story time.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Woo!
So shout out to him, man. Rest in peace, though.
Wow. Yeah, that did tough.
That did tough.
That did tough.
Yeah, man.
Woo! All right. Thank you for joining us with the QPL again.
The story time.
The story. Jeez, a beans, man. Snapping necks. Man, say to knock his neck loose. All right.
His neck loose. I didn't know you could sprain a neck, but he did.
I didn't know either, bro. Like I thought it was break or crack. That's it.
He sprained
Just,
that mugs.
He's
Listen, I had Macho Man's neck. That's what I had. You know, when we tell all the way true.
Oh, man.
You know, so
man,
appreciate it.
Man.
Once again, it's your boy.
You're the one and only Dr. Sard. Holla at your boy. And
it's your boy, Mr. Ann Davis, man.
We will be back. Look, like, subscribe, hit the button if you like the gear. You go and holla at your man, Mike Davis.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, say that.
From it like, all right, y'all, we'll be back with you. Peace.